What's going on, guys? Squillscards back here with another video, and today I got another part of the top 15 prospect series for every team in the MLB, and today we got the Mets. I also want to remind you guys, at 500 subscribers, I'm giving away a box of 2025 Bowman Breakers Delight. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Be greatly appreciated, and let's get into this top 15. So at number 15, I got Jeremy Rodriguez. Best bat to ball skills in the whole system. He's a lean 6-foot lefty with a good eye and swing geared for contact to all fields. Had one of the highest ground ball rates and lowest pull rates among qualified Mets prospects in 2025. He needs to add significant strength and enhance intent to damage to reach even below average power. Did up his high-end exit velo readings in 2025. He's capable at shortstop, but better at second with sound hands and an average arm. He's also an average runner. Unless he finds another gear offensively, he's trending toward a hit over power utility profile. At number 14, I got Trey Snyder. Mets were impressed with his work ethic and resiliency grinding through his first full season. His reputation as a hit over power with a line drive, lower launch angle attack has proved accurate. He manages the zone well and shows above average bat to ball for a young hitter. Mets are trying to coax him into more exit velo and pulled fly balls out of him. Not a lock at shortstop by any margin. He played more at second and third for St. Lucie with above average arm and fundamentals for average infield defense. Played some center late in the season. He's an above average runner and smart, aggressive base stealer. He's entering his third year. It's going to be a crucial season to show growth and make adjustments on his own. At number 13, I got Antonio Jimenez, aggressive righty who's made progress dialing in his zone and finding the barrel more often. Does a good job swinging at strikes and keeping strikeouts in check. He hit 5 home runs with Wood in the 2024 Cape Cod League and performed well against velocity, but needs to improve batted ball angles to reduce grounders and get to average power. He's sound defensively at shortstop with a plus arm, played shortstop in 17 of 26 pro debut games. He also saw time at third. Some scouts think his future home is at third base. Above average runner who can steal occasionally, has tools that could carry him if they develop, could be a big league option at short or third. At number 12, I got Daverson Gutierrez. Strong bat to ball skills with a disciplined approach, 13.4% walk rate, and was one of the highest in the system. Tends to put too many pitches in play, resulting in weak contact that preempts his average raw power. Tapping into more power is the 2026 focus for him. His defensive chops could carry him even if the bat stagnates. Shines as a blocker and framer with an above average arm. He needs to work on his throwing accuracy as he heads to high Brooklyn in 2026. His profile resembles a future backup catcher. At number 11, I got Randy Guzman. Mature bodied 6'4" righty with a good blend of contact and impact for his size. What sets him apart, strong work ethic, and high end bat speed. Already has mid 70s mile per hour average swing speed where elite MLB sluggers live. Chases too often like most young hitters, but 82% zone contact rate is good for any young guy. 90th percentile exit velo of 108 miles per hour trailed only Ryan Clifford among Mets farmhands. Not much of a runner, limited to first base or possibly a corner. Late power surge at 20 years old gives another hope for another step forward at Class A in 2026. Breaking into the top 10, we got Marco Vargas. He's the best defensive infielder in the Mets system, outstanding range, sure hands, strong arm to handle short, and second at a plus level. Does a good job swinging at strikes and making contact, but didn't have much to show for it in 2025 with a 258, 352, 323 line. Needs to add bat speed and better understanding of which pitches he can drive. Will always be hit over power and on base oriented. He's an above average runner and base stealing threat. His fielding skills buy him time to develop the bat, but trending towards backup infielder or utility role. At number 9, I got Chris Suero, natural leader who's bilingual and builds strong relationships with pitchers. Caught 73 games plus playoffs and in the AFL, helping Brooklyn and Binghamton staffs dominate. Above average arm, fringy blocking, made enough progress framing to stake his future at catcher. He's a power hitter with a good eye who takes his A swing almost exclusively, led to 16 homers but 29% strikeout rate with a 25% zone miss rate. Bat speed and exit velocity authenticate above average power with him. He runs well and stole 35 bases, still plays left field and first on occasion, looking like a potential backup catcher who brings power and versatility for the Mets. At number 8, I got Nick Morabito, plus speed that plays in center and on the bases. One of just 12 minor leaguers to steal 100 plus bases across 2024 and 2025. Speed helps him outrun mistakes as he continues improving defensively, grading as above average with the chance to be plus. Arm is fringy but accurate. Does a lot of well at the plate, but nothing exemplary. Spray hitter who swings at strikes and lets the ball travel, resulting in lots of grounders and not much pulled air contact. Power will be well above average, added to the 40-man roster in November, headed to AAA to hone his speed and defense, which could make him an extra outfielder. At number 7, I got Eli Serrano, 6'6" lefty with a well-rounded profile, who was hitting 243, 366, 441 before rolling his ankle in late May. Had just a 604 OPS after. Does a good job limiting in-zone whiff at 17% for such a long leverage hitter. Hits it hard and keeps it off the ground. If he can sink his swing and pull the ball in the air more, he could reach 20 plus homers. He's an above average runner with above average range in center and an average arm for all three spots. Hasn't shown base stealing ability despite the speed. Some of his parts player with no major flaw, but no outstanding tool. Could be platoon outfielder versus righties. And number 6, I got Mitch Voigt. Generated late first round buzz as a Michigan junior with strong zone contact, sturdy swing decisions, and hard contact at ideal angles. 6-foot righty with a strong build, simple swing, above average bat speed, and a line drive approach. Has the muscle for home run power when he catches it out front, plus runner and efficient stealer. Went 20 for 21 in his pro debut. Sure thing at second base with sure hands and an accurate plus arm. Looked playable at short in limited reps. Should settle in. Average offensive potential and strong supporting tools. Could be a regular second baseman or utility player. Going into my top 5, I got the young Elian Pena. Selective hitter who recognizes spin. Approach can border on passive but knows what to do with his pitch. Compact lefty swing with a steep bat path designed for fly balls. More power over hit with above average raw power. Thicker lower half, heavy on his feet, and some scouts worry about his lack of twitch at just 17 years old. Almost no shot at shortstop due to questionable hands and range, but the arm for third base for sure. Stole 21 bases in the DSL, but won't be a threat going forward. Hitting instincts and pitch recognition give him a shot to be an average hitter at third base. At number 4, I got Ryan Clifford. Absolutely crushes the ball. 108.6 miles per hour, 90th percentile exit velo, was one of the best in the minors. Gets the most out of double plus raw power by hitting fly balls to his pull side. His biggest improvement was against high fastballs and dramatically better zone contact. He upped his aggressiveness to swing more early in counts, dropping his strikeout rate by 4% without losing power. He takes walks, but the fly ball profile means low batting averages. Average runner despite his size, capable on the corners with a plus arm for right field, also a quality first base defender. Could hit his way into a big league look in 2026 after starting at AAA. At number 3, I got Jacob Reamer. Perfect example that development isn't linear. Limited power in 2023, he missed most of 2024 with a hamstring injury, then made key adjustments in 2025 to improve bat speed and range of motion. His result? One of the best 90th percentile exit velos in the system, with a swing optimized to pull the ball in the air. Good zone contact rate for a young hitter with plus power. Average runner who'll slow down. Has the arm for third base, but made 16 errors and needs to tighten up ball security. He started 15 games at first base, might see more time there. He's ready for AAA early in 2026 with a possible MLB look late in the season. At number 2, I got AJ Ewing. Does everything well, strong swing decisions, line drive contact all fields, and plus speed. Tweaked his swing in 2025, boosting his line drive rate by 10% while dropping his swinging strike rate from 12% to 9%. His system best 401 on-base percentage and went 70 for 81 stealing bases. He doesn't have much power. Spray approach limits him to below average pop. Primarily plays center field with occasional second base reps, grading as above average in center and plus on the corners with an above average arm. Lefty bat who gets on base and plays up the middle. He finished at double A, and he should reach triple A in 2026. At the number one prospect spot for the New York Mets going into 2026, I got Carson Benji. Benji's superpower is driving the ball to the opposite field. Most of his 15 homers in 2025 went to right field. Versatile hitter with high zone contact against all pitch types, who should hit for average, walk, and produce above average power. Hangs in against lefties but hasn't shown the same impact. Average runner, solid, average defender in center, above average in the corners with a plus arm for right field. Finished 2025 at AAA and could crack the Mets' big league plans early in 2026. The question is whether he'll hit enough for a corner or defend well enough for center to become an occasional all-star. Thank you guys for watching. That was my top 15 prospects for the New York Mets heading into this 2026 MLB season. Remember to subscribe and like and comment.